Immigration can come in all shapes and sizes, where people from all over the world can come together in a new country to create a beautiful mosaic. And today, you will be seeing a piece of this mosaic and her story with my mom, Azra Carkovic. In a couple of words, how would you describe your immigration story?
I would probably say it's a successful immigration story.
My mother was born on November 12, 1979 in Prijedor, Bosnia, into a home with her mother, Senada Davtovic, and father, Ilyas Davtovic, who worked as an assembler and engineer respectively. Her family, although not practicing, were still identified as Bosnian Muslim, and my mother's name, Azra, was visibly Muslim. What were some things you did in your childhood?
My childhood, things that I did in my childhood, like a normal kid, like every normal kid before phones, we would play outside with our neighbor.
Around when my mother was born, the authoritarian president of Yugoslavia, Josip Broz Tito, passed away in 1980, untying the last string that held the Balkan country together, heating up ethnic tensions to a 70-year high. A bit over a decade later, the Republic of Yugoslavia ceased to exist due to instability in leadership, and where all six member republics broke off and declared independence, leading to a 10-year period of war in the Balkans known as the Yugoslav Wars, spearheaded by Serbian politician Slobodan Milosevic, intending to create a Greater Serbia. Through Milosevic's Greater Serbia rhetoric favoring the Serbian Orthodox majority, he intentionally targeted Bosnian Muslim families like my mother's, forcing them into hiding from 1992 to 1994 in fear of being caught by the Serbian paramilitary forces. She hid away, losing out on educational opportunities from the 6th to 8th grade. 2 years later, she and her family left for Varaždin, Croatia in May of 1994 to stay out there for 4 months. And with wanting the right to practice her religion freely, she immigrated to the United States. And by using the Refugee Act of 1980, my mom and her family sought asylum and came to the United States. She, like many other Bosnian refugees, moving to America, moved to the city of Chicago and lived in a pre-existing enclave near Edgewater as she attended Odmonson High School from 1995 to 1998, was working graveyard shifts after school and learning English as a second language to help for her parents. What was the greatest challenge of your immigration story?
Probably coming here as a teenager with no English, no knowledge of English, and learning new language in a new environment that was totally new to me. So
In 1998, she enrolled at Robert Morris University in downtown Chicago and majored in accounting and business administration and graduated in 2002. During her time at university, she also got her citizenship after a half-decade period due to being on refugee status by the American government, and being the first person in her family to graduate from college. How did the American immigration process work for you as a refugee?
I think the process overall is well organized for, in my case, refugees. We were able to attend the school along with all the Bosnian kids that came from the same country, so it was easier for schools to provide a resource for teaching English and making us adjust.
In 2006, my mom and dad, both now in Chicago, met through mutual friends. And less than 9 months later, on July 17, 2007, got married in my father's hometown of Sarajevo, Bosnia, and moved into a townhouse in Jefferson Park, Chicago, having twins on December 16, 2008. My mother's story and the greater Bosnian refugee crisis of the 1990s reflects America's willingness to provide humanitarian efforts to those who need it most, and Chicago's acceptance as a small-scale mosaic for people of all walks of life.